It's week 14 of the NFL, and we've got CeeDee Lamb. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Cowboys and the Bengals on Monday Night Prime Time.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the
Opening play, and Dak's gonna throw. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Second down now, 7 to go. Dak now from the gun. Finds a man right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could...
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, Elliott. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down. Here's Dak. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Prescott. He lofts it deep left. Full extension, and he brings it in. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Prescott, first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Prescott here from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals. First and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, Prescott. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Prescott. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Another throw for Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Dak throwing again. Brought in close to the 8. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
First and 10 now from the 30. Prescott set to pass. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is brought in at the 50. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to first and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, here's Elliott. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make...
Setting up to pass. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Back to throw. It's caught, Ferguson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Intentional grounding.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
To throw. Buying some time right. That's caught for the 1st. And he will score. Give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.